Hey, my name is Mike McGrath. I wanted to do a quick walkthrough for you. It won't be that quick because there's a lot going on, of a 2022 Ram 2500 diesel with an Alu-Cab, you can see on the front there, cabin system on it and a bunch of other accessories. So this thing is so cool. I've had so much fun. I personally have used it. I want to make sure that we give you a good walk around to pique your interest in the vehicle. For starters, it's 2022. I'm trying to remember how many miles are on it. I think it's right at 40,000 miles. I only really drove it on the highway. The tires are brand new. We just put on some more, another set that came with them, the Firestone Transforce AT2s. It's a really nice package. But the really unique thing is the Alu-Cab system that's on this. I used it for both camping and then hauling trailer. I haul the trailer with motorcycles typically. And that's why the diesel is terrific, but the truck has just been stellar as well. So let's kind of walk around. You can see the cabin. This is the Alu-Cab Cabin. So this has got, I don't know if these are locked. You can see there's doors here. This is the Julka. Actually, we can show that right now, but it's got a water heater system. So this Julka, this goes on here. It bolts on here, or just kind of clicks on. And it's got hoses, a shower head. So you can do dishes, you can create your own hot water. And we do it right off of, and you can do it for a variety of water sources, but there's a 13-gallon tank that sits right here in the bulkhead. So you can see the fridge too, we'll give you a better shot of that. There's screens that come down and actually windows, solid windows too, that you can close these off. I usually use the screens. They're great. There's LED lighting. I've got the system turned off right now. There's LED lighting, it's both red and white that runs through here. You can see there's a couple lights on each, and it's just super slick system. There's a shower cube as well, so this zips out and folds out, drops down, and then the water heater sits right here, and it plumbs right through this window. So you can sit here and take a shower right outside. It's really slick. But yeah, there's the same thing on the other side. Couple of Expedition Essentials LP tank holders, and that's a Dickinson. They call it a fireplace. It's a heater. It's really neat. This door actually is sturdy enough to hold the, hang on, I'll move it this way, to hold a 35-inch tire. They have a mount you can put on there. I just left it underneath. I didn't off-road with the vehicle ever. I just drove it to a campsite or somewhere. I never drove it in any off-road situations. It's got a real positive latch on it, kind of a trailer latch. It also has a gas feed. This is where you run the line to the heater, and then it's got a water spigot as well that runs from that tank in the bulkhead. But you can see it's just a super slick setup as it opens up. There's a little drop-down table and a cutting board from GP Factor. I've got a cook stove. I put a cook stove on this and then plumbed it from the LP tank. And that tank will run the thing for a damn year, I think, with the little LP tank. And then on the other side, there's the full shadow awning from Alu-Cab. It's 270-degree awning. You unzip it. It just swings out, covers the back and the sides. But it's got a rail system on top, and then there's 200 watts worth of solar on the roof of it as well. Normally I have a step here. You can buy these receptacle steps that'll fit in, and that really makes it slick to get up in it. I'm just going to show you how to work it, without that. But I'm going to open it up, and this is how easy it is too. It's crazy. So you can go from a moving vehicle to a tent, and what I just did. And that's it. You can see there's a rain fly here. There's poles that come out. You just stick them in a couple spots, and then that opens it up. So you can see where it just hinges up like that. That's all it takes to open it. Closing it, I'll show you later, is just as easy. You just pull the thing down, tuck the fabric a little bit. Never had a leak. It's just super tight. It's great. It's all aluminum. I think the top itself, the cabin and the bed, the tent system, only weighs 750 pounds. So it's crazy how light it is. So I'll hop inside here. So then you've got the ability to open two different hatches. So the first one The first one allows you to just get in and out to sleep in it. And then you just hinge it up, and then you could stand in the thing. So now if you need to change, if you need to hang out, if the weather's inclement or something, there's light on it, and there's also lights above, so when the bed is down. So it's got a lithium battery. I'm not sure how many amp hours. I've never had any issues. It runs everything. And then that powers the fridge. We've got an ARB0 fridge. It's a fridge freezer, which is really cool. It's a chest one. It powers the water pump, and it powers all the lights. And none of it takes any juice. I mean, I've never had any drain on the thing. You can see I've got the Alu-Cab table. We fashioned a holder here. This slides out. It's got pop-out legs. It's a really nice aluminum table, excuse me. And then you've got all these windows and stuff up above. The fridge is so it's got an ARB freezer. This little divider comes out, so there's two different zones. It stays incredibly cold all the time. Particularly if you put anything cold in it, like frozen, the darn thing will never even run. But it's super slick. I've had enough meat and supplies for 5 guys for a week in this. So it's just huge, it's beautiful. And again, it doesn't take any power. Yeah, you can see all these are both, these screens come out, or zip down too. There's one in the back and on the sides. So this shows your sleeping area. So you can see the sleeping area is ginormous. And it includes the little section that we're standing inside of. So I mean, when you shut that, you'd have to be Wilt Chamberlain to use it all. It's got little storage pockets, really nice mattress. You can see everything's new, dry, nice. It's just, the thing is just an absolute beautiful deal. It's got a headliner and stuff in it. And it opens up pretty nicely. Sometimes if it gets hot, you can run a little fan, but typically don't need much. And I'll show you the cabinets. So it's got Goose-Gear cabinets, so that's all that we're sitting on. Goose-Gear does a great job. They make these in their coated wood, but this is all the spare parts for different things, the water system. I think that's for the rear gate, but you can see, oh, that's an orifice for this. It's got the Newport or Dickinson heater. It works great, and I've actually got a high altitude orifice for it if you need to change it out. It runs off the LP. I've never honestly camped with it when it's cold enough to need it. But these is I usually put all my condiments and cooking things in there. Here's some more spare parts, but it's a nice deep cabinet. And then the one down underneath the fridge is really nice. And this is where I put my cook stove and cups and coffee pot. And it's ridiculous how much stuff you can get in here. And then under each of these is a little door. And you can see there's storage under all of these. So, I mean, I put half dozen folding camp chairs. Front range gear mix, or front runner makes really good. Another storage area here, where you can stuff all kinds of stuff, and then similar things on either side over here. This side, there's a water pump. You can see the water pump, and that feeds the Julka system. So there's a quick release here. I've got quick connectors on those hoses. You run it out to the side, and then that's your water. And it feeds water off of the tank here, which is really slick. So. And that again is powered over to the main breaker over here. Yeah, and you can see it's the Victron Energy solar system. That's just the bus. Right now this juice is down because it's been parked inside. But yeah, we have switches for cabin lights, anchor lights. There's the fridge, electronics, the blower, the water pump I think is on one of these, and this is the main power for everything. But it's just neater than hell. And again, the system, I've never had any drain on it. It was funny, one time I was using it and somebody hit the main power switch and turned it off for 3 days. And we were using the fridge, I was using lights. I don't think I used a water pump, and the system still had plenty of juice without even charging. So there's some storage bags here we can chuck stuff in as well. That's a spare cord for the fridge. All right, there she is. The Alu-Cab cabin on a 2022 Ram 2500 diesel. Absolute kick-ass rig.